welcome back to the Food Fog. Today is March 16th, 2015, and it is my birthday. I'm 42 today, and Darren's my chauffeur. We're just heading off to Pure and Simple in Greencastle, Pennsylvania to get a juice. And my mom took the kids to music lessons, so we have a little bit of time alone, and I'm just breathing it in right now. So I'm gonna go enjoy our ride in the sun and then head home for some studying and hopefully maybe a little bit of relaxation in there somewhere. See you later. Hey Darren.
Hey.
How's your raw cheesecake? You saved the other piece for Sophia?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my wheatgrass margarita for $9 or whatever it was. Alright. Hello again. So now I'm home. It's the evening. Had a really nice, slower paced day, which was a gift in itself for my birthday. And so I started off the day coming downstairs, slept in a little late, and then came downstairs and found that Darren had left 3 boxes of berries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, like fresh ones, organic, on my desk. And because I've just been craving them so much lately, and I came down, I didn't actually see them, and I was standing in the kitchen talking to my mom, who had come by to give me a little birthday love and take my kids off to music. And so I was standing there like thinking about what to eat for breakfast, and I was like, oh, there's only apples and like 2 bananas that look kind of sad. I really want some berries. Maybe I'll go out and get some. And Darren heard me say that. He's like, did you look on your desk? So I was so happy to see my berries for breakfast. That started off my day really nicely. And then my mom left and the house got quiet because there was nobody here. And Darren took a few hours off this afternoon, so we took a nice drive to get a juice, and Darren got a nice big slab of raw cheesecake. And up in Greencastle, Pennsylvania at Pure and Simple, and they have lots of good raw treats. But I generally, as much as it looks so good, I know like if I take more than one bite of those things, I just don't feel so good. It's really good and tasty though, and Sophia had a slice too, so she was happy that we brought that home for her. So nice drive. Got my green juice. I was happy to have that. And what else did we do? We picked up our new lawnmower tonight, so be ready for spring. And yeah, so I'm just kind of winding down the day and kind of reflecting on my 42 years. And one of the things that stands out to me is that I started this food fog journey just about over 10 years ago now, because it was the new year, January of my 31st year. So I was just going to be turning 32. So it was 10 years ago. And I can't believe 10 years later, you know, there's been a lot of ups and downs. And of course I got pregnant at one point, so I gained some weight there. But for the most part, within this last 10 years, my weight has stayed within a 10-pound range. And like when I originally lost out, I went down a little lower, but I still never quite got to my goal. I was about 10 pounds from that, but nonetheless, you know, just the stability I've had. And even though I'm up a few pounds now compared to my lowest, but it's like, you know, a gradual thing, and I'm still eating well and taking care of myself the best I can with the degree of stress I have right now. And so it's not like in the past when I'd gain 5 or 10 pounds, it was like in a weekend from binging. This has just been kind of a gradual lack of movement, and or as much movement as I'd like, and just so it's all good. And I feel like, you know, I've learned so much over these 10 years, and I have the tools I need. I know like right now my health is pretty good. I'm just so thankful to get up in the morning and not have joint pain or, you know, just be stiff like I used to. And I'm just so like thankful for, you know, just having been introduced to the raw food lifestyle, and all I've learned just from experimenting with that over the last, I guess, 6 years now, and just really enjoying that journey. And, you know, I feel like I have the tools and resources I need to care for myself But even though there's always obstacles, there's always challenges, and sometimes you have to accept being a little off balance while you pursue things, and regain that at a later time. So that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now. Some of the things that are suffering a little bit while I'm going to school are definitely our housework. You can see like the piles of school books and kind of things that don't get put away, and but even with that, I have a couple priorities every day. At night, my one priority is to clean my sink. You can see here, like, there's some dishes in the sink. It's less today because there's only Joe here, but I always clean that up before I go to bed. And then my only other priority in the day, other than just getting through the day and being positive, is getting dressed, because sometimes like the alarm will go off, the doorbell will ring, I'll have a conference call or something like that, and I'll just have to like run out of bed and go right to that. And it's so easy to get into the middle of the day and still be in your pajamas. And so what I've really just prioritized is I set whatever I'm doing, I set my alarm a little while before that, and I get up and I bounce on my trampoline for a while, and get a shower, get dressed, and then I come downstairs, and I feel like I can really start the day. So that's kind of my priority every day, along with my cleaning my sink, and then getting the trash out and things like that. Like, I try to let other people deal with that. So overall, the house isn't falling down, but definitely I noticed the standards have dropped a little bit because my attention's just so scattered. So I can only like contain so much in this head, and that's it. But yeah, so just so grateful to be here. 42. I mean, wow. And though, one of the biggest things that I can share that is my lesson, especially in the last couple years, and really is something I'm working on continuously, is just loving myself and being content with myself and doing my best, and making that internal chatter a positive voice rather than a critical voice. And that has changed so much in terms of my expectations of myself and my ability to kind of feel in the moment, just even when things are stressful, to feel hopeful and optimistic, and instead of feeling like just overwhelmed. And but yes, also this experience has reminded me of the impact of stress and the need to manage it well, and how it can really affect your health. And though I look at this as a short-term goal, my school, my graduate degree, I look at it as a short-term goal, and I hope to kind of regain some balance there, and I'm willing to take that trade-off. But I can see where, if we kind of live under this kind of pace and or things that stress us out, and some people just have things going on they can't escape. It's not a choice, and you can just see how that can it doesn't matter what you eat, it doesn't matter how much you exercise. If you're living with constant stress, you're going to have some health impact. And so I'm just really mindful of that, and appreciative of the tools and resources I do have, and the fact that most of my stress is choice. Some of it, like the kids and things like that, is just daily life, and we signed up for this, so I don't complain about it. I don't feel irritation about that, but I just try to find the best way to kind of plow through it, and find the lessons in it. So yeah, so there I am. That's my 42-year recap in 7 minutes or whatever. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm happy to have had this opportunity to kind of reflect on my my 42 years. Even if it's just for myself, it goes by so fast, and it's sometimes really helpful to look back at and see, what we were thinking, what we were doing, how we looked, how we felt about things. So happy birthday to me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.